And yeah, do get your mat. If you want, you can light a nice candle or diya. And if you want, you can definitely get a bottle of water for yourself because we'll take a few small sips as we do yoga. Only in between and not a lot of water. Ideally, they say don't drink water at all, but for me personally, while I'm teaching and talking and doing, sometimes I need a couple of sips while doing yoga. And even for you, if you do feel tired, there is no restriction as to you should not drink water. You just need to ensure you take small sips. Also, another disclaimer for people who are joining in as a beginner, because we do beginner friendly classes, only go to 70% of your capacity. Don't push yourself. If you feel any kind of discomfort, um, stop doing that particular pose at that moment. So that is absolutely important to not do anything that does not serve you and your body that day. So sometimes there would be certain poses that are so simple for you, but in a particular class, those poses can be a little challenging as compared to other days. And it's good to be in acknowledgement of your body and of yourself and just listen to your body. So if you can't do something, it's okay, don't do it. Or, as always, I do mention modifications for certain difficult poses. So if you want, you can just do the modification and don't push yourself. So for example, I mean, I can touch my head on the floor, right? But certain days I can't. And I don't push myself to touch my head on the floor that day. I would just probably, hold a forward bend here. And that is perfectly fine as long as you honor your body and its health. And on that note, while people may be joining in for the live class, or if you're watching us later also and you want to kind of watch this part and not forward to 5 more minutes, um, today we're going to talk about setting intentions. And setting intention for your yoga class is so important. A lot of subconscious work in your mind, in your body starts when you set an intention during your yoga class. So, setting the intention is so, so, so important. Also, today we are going to set an intention for good immunity and for a healthy and happy immune system. So this is our intention for today, and we're going to work on a few stretches, which should definitely help in keep your immunity intact. But by all means, today I want you to focus on just the intention bit. Maybe next week we'll focus on the exercise for better immunity. But even like more important than the exercises that we would do for immunity is what intention do you keep for yourself while you're doing the exercises. So that's why we're going to focus on immunity and just the intention bit today. Um, by all means, the stretches are going to be basic, beginner level, simple, easy to do, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. For anyone who's already done yoga with me, who has been following the live videos or our YouTube classes, you know what kind of sessions do I do. In case you're new and you're a beginner, my sessions are perfect for you. In case you're someone who has back pains, neck pains, this class is going to be perfect for you. And in case you're an advanced practitioner and want to do something which is like soothing, cooling, simple, and easy, this is going to be a session for you as well. So there's something for everyone, but I always like to start with a disclaimer that this is a class mainly focused for either people who are beginners or people who have uh, neck pains and back pains. Great. So we have another 3 minutes to go, and I know some of you said that you're going to join in a bit later, which is perfectly fine. Wherever you join in, you just kind of forward to whatever time, and you'll find the class there. I know I'm saying it now, maybe you would have seen the beginning of the class also, but I thought I'll mention that. And yeah, another 2 minutes to go before we start. And do think of the intention. If you want, you can get a diary or a notebook for yourself and write the intention that I'm giving out as for yourself if you want to remember what I'm saying. And then, as I always tell people, write it down on a post-it or on a diary and put it in front of you and try to see unconsciously you'll end up reading it or seeing it somewhere down the line during the day or during the week. And just subconsciously, when you start looking at that intention, you start making decisions for yourself, for your body, for your diet, whatever it is. Actually, it's not just for the body, but today we're working on immunity. But whatever it is that you want to accomplish, you start taking decisions in that direction. And that's basically why we're going to focus on setting good intention for ourselves today. And I'll be giving the intention so that you have a clearer idea of how you can set the intention. So we are about to start. You can sit comfortably in a cross-leg pose. If this is difficult, you can use a pillow under your hips. If you want, you can take one leg up in half lotus. And if you want, you can take the other leg up in full lotus. We're going to keep our back straight. And for the palms, you can either let them face down or up, whatever works for you. Ideally, we do palms facing up if you want to invite energy into our body. And we do palms facing down if you want to conserve the energy in our body. So whatever it is that serves you today, you can do that. So I'm going to do palms facing up, back straight. And slowly and gently close your eyes. Keeping your eyes closed. Start by focusing on your natural breath. Notice how you breathe in and out. As you breathe in, let your stomach expand. Breathing out, stomach collapses. One more deep breath in, stomach goes out. Deep breath out, stomach falls in. One last deep breath out, stomach goes out. Sorry, deep breath in, stomach goes out. And deep breath out, stomach falls in. And at this point, you must set an intention for yourself for today. My immune system is strong and healthy. My immune system is strong and healthy. My immune system is strong and healthy. And set this as your clear intention for today's practice. And with that intention, whenever you feel you're ready, take your time. And very, very slowly open your eyes. You're going to slowly release your legs and your hands. Rotate around and give it a good shake. Great. So we're going to start with our hands next to our hips. And just adjust the earphone a bit. Back straight. You're going to start by bending your toes all the way down and pulling in back. 2, bend your toes all the way down and back. 3, bend your toes all the way down and back. Bend your ankle all the way down and back. 2, bend your ankle all the way down and back. 3, bend your ankle all the way down and back. Come back to center and slowly rotate. So you're going to go clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Opposite direction, anti-clockwise, and 1, 2, 3. Slowly come back to center. Pull your feet together in. Keeping your feet together, back straight. We're going to flap in butterfly. To ease out any kind of tension in our hamstring, in our hips. And then slowly push your knees down as much as you can, hands down and look up. And slowly come back up and sit. Now you can either sit over here in butterfly, or you can sit cross-legged or with your legs straight, whatever works for you. You're going to extend your hands. Thumb inside, bend your fingers, rotate. 2, 3, opposite direction, and 1, 2, 3. Rotate your hand all the way around on your shoulders and go. Join your elbows together and go all the way around. 1. Oh, hear that cracking in your shoulder as you go and rotate. 2. 1 more all the way around, and 3. Opposite direction, and if you didn't hear the cracking in your shoulder, you definitely would have heard mine. So opposite direction, rotate. 1, 2, and 3. And slowly release your hands. And from there, you're going to swing your legs around and we'll move to a cat. So as we are in cat, hands under our shoulders, feet flat on the mat. You're going to breathe in and look up. And as you breathe out, hunch your back. One more time, breathe in and look up. And as you breathe out, hunch your back. One last time, breathe in, look up. And this time, as you breathe out, you're going to tuck your toes and shift your body up to a downward facing dog. And from downward dog, you're going to slowly walk your feet forward, straighten your clothes if you have to, because that's what downward dog does. Forward bend. And from there, slowly breathe in and come all the way up. And as you breathe out, release. So every time, you get into a downward dog, it's so funny that, your t-shirt goes up, and in class, everyone's like trying to straighten it, and especially with the kind of top that I'm wearing, it always falls off. So it's nice to, kind of straighten your clothes as you go. Okay, great. That was the joke of the day. Let's start at the top of our mat. We're going to do a few stretches, sun salutations. Okay, so hands to your chest, back straight. You're going to breathe in and bend backwards. Breathing out, forward fold. So your hands are either on your hamstring, calf, or all the way down. Breathe in, left leg back, look up. And as you hold your breath, right leg back and plank parallel to the floor. From plank, you're going to drop your knees down, chest down and chin down as you breathe out. Breathing in, move your body up to a cobra. As you breathe out, get ready for the t-shirt to move and shift to a downward facing dog. And from there, you breathe in, left leg forward and look up. As you breathe out, right leg forward, forward bend. Breathe in, come all the way up. And this time we're going to breathe out, forward bend. Breathing in, right leg back and look up. Hold your breath, left leg back, move to a plank. And from there, drop your knees down, chest down, chin down as you come to an 8-limbed pose. From there, push your body up to a cobra. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. And as you breathe in, right leg forward, look up. Breathing out, left leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, come all the way up, bend backwards. And breathing out, hands to your chest. Release your hands. Good job. So we just did 2 sun salutations, but that's enough of a movement stretch warm up for today's session. I've been doing 50 sun salutations for about a month now and every day. And sun salutations are one of the best things that you can do for yourself on a daily basis. Just 10, 20, whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be 50, but try to do 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever you can do every day. Okay, slowly extend your legs. And you're going to slowly extend our hands all the way out. So ensure that you're in like a straight line. So there's a bit of lag, so I don't know if I'm a straight line or not, but try to ensure that you're in a straight line. Look left, look right. And then slowly twist your right foot forward and bend your right knee as you breathe and hold. You're taking your gaze over the front hand. 2, 3, breathe in and bend backwards and hold. 2, 3, slowly as you breathe out, hand on your hamstring, twist and look up as you hold. 2, 3, breathe in, come all the way up, join your hands together, warrior, and take your hands all the way up. So if you're twisting to the side, twist forward, breathe and hold. 2, 3, straighten your front legs, forward bend. So again, if you can, hands touch the mat, head to the knee. Else, you may hold your calf or your hamstring wherever you reach. Like I said, follow your body. So breathe and hold. 2, 3, slowly. From here, you're not coming up, but you're going to go all the way around. Twist the right leg in to a forward bend. An easy one for what it is. Breathe and hold. Take a few breaths here. And slowly, this time around, we're doing like a flow kind of yoga. So you're going to turn all the way around to the left. Twist your left leg forward, keeping the knee straight. We do the forward bend as we hold. 2, 3. If you want, you can walk your feet a little inward as you come up and stand. Now this time, since your knee was not bent, you're going to bend your knee and extend your hands. Move to the last pose that we did, which is warrior. So breathe and move to a warrior and hold. 2, 3, straighten your hands and back bend and hold. 2, 3. Yeah, Shirali forgot one thing. Hand on the hamstring, twist to look up and hold. 2, 3, and come all the way up. Stay there as you hold. 2, 3, slowly straighten the knee. Pull your foot in, release your hands and bring your legs together. Awesome, great job. So we were doing the standing poses, but we were doing it in like a flow format, different to what I generally do because I'll generally do one side and move to the other side. But this was a little different. So I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know after the class. Okay, from there, we're going to start sitting down. So extend your hands on your toes, goddess pose, squat down, breathe and hold. And when I say goddess pose, men and women both can do it. It's just really good for the hamstring. So just squat down, hold, breathe, smile, squat down a little more and hold. Breathe, smile, squat down a little more and hold. Breathe, smile, squat down and hands together. You're sitting in a squatted pose. Keeping your back straight and take a few breaths here. I know this may be difficult. If you can't, let your feet touch the mat. You can come up on your toes and hold here. If you can, let your heels and feet touch the mat. And then you're pushing your elbows out and knees in, back straight. Take a couple of breaths here. And slowly come to a sitting pose. Awesome job today. From there, since the standing poses are more of back bend, we're going to do a bit of forward bend. But before that, if you want, you can take a sip of water. And remember, only few sips and don't gulp it down. Okay, great. From there, you're going to extend your left leg all the way out, keeping your right knee bent. You're going to straighten your back, twist to the elongated leg, breathe in, and as you breathe out, slowly bend forward. Now again, wherever you reach is perfectly fine. You may just do this. You may just have your hands here. Maybe you're holding your calf. Again, follow your body. Breathe and hold. Now as you breathe in, take your right hand all the way up, or whichever opposite hand that you're using. Twist and look up. Breathing out, release your hand back down. And then you're going to breathe in, both hands up. Breathing out, twist and release your hands. Opposite side, extend your right leg, bending your left. You're going to keep your back straight as you twist to the elongated side, breathe in. And as you breathe out, forward bend. Breathe in. Breathe in, take your left hand all the way up as you hold. And as you breathe out, slowly release your hands. Forward bend. And from there, breathe in, take your hands all the way up. Twist, and as you breathe out, slowly release. And bring your legs in. So this is something interesting for you to become aware of. Every time I say when we're doing some pose like this, I say extend your left leg, keep your right bend and twist. Do you extend your left leg or do you extend your right? Because some people mirror what I do. So for you, when I extend the left, it may be the right. And so for me, it's still the left. So do you listen to me saying that, oh, extend the left leg, or do you try to look at what I'm doing and extend your right leg? And there is a concept in NLP which will define this trait, and maybe in a video in future I'm going to discuss this. But just become aware of what do you do. Do you mirror me or do you listen to what I say? And there's nothing right or wrong. It's just every person has a different way of following the class. From there, we're going to twist all the way around and come and lie down on our back. Few favorite poses. So hands next to the heels. You're going to slowly breathe in and shift your hips all the way up, balancing your body's weight on your shoulders. And if you want, you can hold your hands together under your hips as you breathe and hold. Slowly extend your left leg all the way up if you can. Hold. 2, 3, release. Opposite, extend your right leg all the way up as you hold. 2, 3, release. And from there, slowly release your hands and your hips. Keeping your knees bent, you're going to place your hands under your hips this time around, and then slowly extend your legs all the way up. Now, you may be, you may look like an L, like I am, or maybe your legs are a little, angled down. It's perfectly fine. Wherever you are, you can always use the support of your hands to be able to stay in the Uttan Padasana or the leg raised pose. I'm going to take a few breaths here. And from there, we'll move to the Pavan Mukta Asana. So you're going to bend your knees, hug your knees, and if you can, head goes up to your knees. Breathe and hold. And release your head, and then your legs. So my voice may get a bit, hazy when I do the Pavan Mukta Asana, which shows that I'm doing the pose properly because, you're compressing your stomach and internal organs, and you shouldn't be able to talk while you're doing the pose. And that's when you know you're doing it well. Great. As you keep your knees bent, feet flat on the mat, you're going to slowly take your left leg over the right. Okay. Now you're doing this pose where you're kind of sitting on a chair, right? Then you're going to slowly interlace your fingers. So put your left hand. So if you're using the left leg on the right, put your left hand in this, gap, cavity between the two. Hold your hamstring with the right hand. Okay. So you hold your hamstring and then slowly extend the leg all the way up. You're pushing your left knee away from the body as you breathe and hold. And slowly release the right leg and your hands. Release the left leg. We'll move to the opposite side. So right leg over the left. Interlace your fingers like we did the last time around. Hold your hamstring, extend your leg. And you're going to push your right knee away from the body as you breathe and hold. So this pose is called the figure 4. And it's great for lower back pain, for leg pains. And if doing the whole extension is not okay for you, you can always keep your knees bent. I should have said that before, but if you want to change that now, you can do that. And as you breathe out, slowly release your left leg and then your right. Release your hands. Great job. From the hands over your head, you're going to bend your knees to the left, head goes to your right. center. Bend your knees to the right, head goes to your left. And back to center. From there, slowly extend your legs, mat width apart, hands next to your hips, palms facing up, and eyes closed. If you want, you can adjust your hair a bit. If you want, you can place a pillow under your head if it's too uncomfortable, and eyes closed. Today, I want you to count your breath. So you're going to breathe in, count one, breathe out, count two. Breathe in, count three, breathe out, count four. Breathe in, six, breathe out, seven. Continue counting your breath on your own for a few more breaths. From there, slowly stop counting your breath. Just become aware of how you feel lying down on the mat in Shavasana. Just awareness of how you feel, an awareness of every connecting point of the body and the mat. With complete awareness of yourself in Shavasana, and you slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Stretch your hands, stretch your legs, give yourself a good stretch, 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 stretch. And relax. From there, you're going to slowly twist to your side. As you use your hands as support to push yourself to a sitting. Keeping your back straight and eyes closed. Palms facing up or down, whatever works for you. Just take a moment of silence here. And at this point, we're going to repeat the intention that we set in the beginning of the class. My immune system is strong and healthy. My immune system is strong and healthy. My immune system is strong and healthy. Setting that as your intent for the rest of the week till we meet next week. You can slowly rub your palms together. As you feel the warmth of your palms, you can bring your palms to your eyes. Open your eyes and your hands. And very, very slowly release your hands. So, thank you so very much to take this time out for yoga for yourself today. And and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful evening, or if you're watching this later, a wonderful day. The video stays live for another 24 hours, after which we take it off. We have a new video coming up this week on neck and upper back pain. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that, and you'll get notified when we put up the video. It should be somewhere, maybe mostly tomorrow, we should be putting up this video. So yeah, that'll be an awesome video. We worked hard on it, so we hope you like it as well. And we shall see you next week with another live class. And have a wonderful evening. All right, see you. Bye. Take care.